Ashram is an integral element of spiritual heritage of India. It is a place where seekers relentlessly devote themselves to the pursuit of God experience through spiritual practices of action, knowledge, and love under the guidance of a guru. In the checkered history of Diocese of Jabalpur, the pioneer of Ashram movement was the eminent Catholic nationalist Brahmabandha Upadhyay in 1899 on the banks of river Narmada. After a long interval, the Sachidanand Ashram at Narasimhapur was founded in 1971. Its objective was to build a new society of love, peace and harmony based on gospel values by way of inculturation and inter-religious dialogue. The genesis of Sachidanand Ashram was the result of a collaboration of Jabalpur Diocese and the Nabatean Fathers. Father Premanand O. Prem was the pioneer and Father Zacharias M. of Jabalpur Diocese joined with him at the initial stage. Father Premanand had developed the ashram similar to an Indian Gurukul system. He adapted the rustic lifestyle of a sadhu with the simple life, prayer, manual works and dialogue with other faiths. After 14 years of ministry here, Father Premanand left this place. In the year 1976, Bishop Theophane invited Father Bede Griffith, Acharya of Shantivanam Ashram Trichy, to take up this ministry. Swami Amaldas reached here as the Acharya. He built a few cottages and invited a community of religious sisters to collaborate with this movement. Because of the sudden demise of Swami Amaldas in 1990, the ashram was orphaned again. Then Bishop Theophane entrusted this mission to CMI Fathers in the year 1991. They gave more visibility and outreach to this movement by building Maitri Mandir, Ashram Temple, library, dining hall, peace garden and organizing various activities. CMI Fathers Oliver Inchodi, Jose Chirayat, Pascal Chakalekal and Father Anto Muntamani have served here as directors and contributed to the growth of this mission. Swami Sadanand was the spiritual guru of this ashram for 14 years. He had gone an extra mile to inculturate Christian faith, religious life and worship models. He started an organization called Samanya Parivar and worked for religious harmony and peace. His oft-quoted message was, God is the Father of all. All are brothers or sisters to each other. Love is religion and service is worship. Swami Sadanand lived these ideals and today people remember him as a prophet of reconciliation and peace. In this country of diverse cultures and religions, while fundamentalism, enmity and violence are destroying the unity and peace of the society, ashram remains as a beckoning star in the darkness, spreading the light of love, brotherhood and peace. It proclaims, diversity is beauty and unity is truth. The logo of the ashram, kept in front of the main gate, indicates that ashram is open to all, irrespective of caste, creed and class. The Maitri Mandir, the temple of the ashram, is built in Indian architecture. It is surrounded by 3 gates representing major religions of the world, proclaiming that the Spirit of God is in all religions and cultures. This temple of fellowship calls people to avoid the culture of making walls and to build a community of fraternity, fellowship and friendship. The statue of Jesus, the Sadguru of Ashram, stands on a lotus flower, looks like a sadhu in a moving and blessing gesture, communicates that Jesus is the universal Savior. He moves with all and blesses, inviting them for liberation. At the back of the temple, there is a Christ-centered cosmic mandala. It indicates that the highest spiritual experience is the ability to see Jesus in all and love and serve all. The peace garden made around the mandir has got various types of trees and marble stones on which captions from various scriptures are engraved. People come there for peace, meditation, and healing. The various cottages among the trees, made for spiritual seekers, give an ambience of a tabovan, a forest area suitable for spiritual practices. The library, which has got around 6,000 books related to spirituality, philosophy, literature, science, etc., is open to public to study, reflect and experience various dimensions of truth. The Harmony Stone, which is under the shadow of trees, is a suitable place for satsang and meditation. The Peace Stone, which is in the shape of a lotus, indicates that the ashram is a place for transcendence or spiritual evolution from this world to the world above. Ashram has daily program which is open to all. Morning 5:15, yoga and meditation. Morning 6:30, Holy Mass. Noon 12, meditation and Aarti. Evening 6:30, meditation. Evening 7:10, interreligious prayer for peace and harmony. Night 8, satsang. In order to promote religious harmony and peace, ashram organizes interfaith celebrations on feast days and a seminar on non-violence and peace on Gandhi Jayanti. Important celebration of ashram is Christmas. Hundreds of people belonging to various religions joined the celebration.
सच्चिदानंद आश्रम वसुदेव कुटुंबकम के आदर्शों को लेकर सबको अपना मानते हैं.
They come to show devotion to child Jesus, light candles, and listen to the Christmas bhajans and spiritual talks. Ashram offers guidance and facilities for those who want to make their retreat, prayer, and contemplation. It also gives courses on interiority and integration for those who are in the formation of religious life and priesthood. The fathers of ashram take care of the pastoral needs of the parish community. The parishioners also join the programs organized for sharing the good news of Jesus. Trying to be good Samaritans, ashram goes to serve the people who are in need of healing, counseling, care, and support. 50 years of Christian witnessing through ashram ministry has made some impacts on the social and cultural milieu of Narasimhapur town. Ashram and its values have a place in the hearts of the people. People of different communities have become friends of ashram, and they love to come here to enjoy its spiritual ambience and peace. Many people and organizations of Narasimha uphold the values of love, harmony, and peace. A good number of religious priests and lay people have stayed here and have got renewed and empowered. Amidst the dark clouds of human selfishness, however, culture of making wars, violence, and climate change in the human society, Ashram movement has great relevance in rendering peace and harmony in the society.
बंधुओं, ये जो आश्रम है ये एक नरसिंहपुर का गौरव है, या इसे एक तीर्थ स्थान कहें तो अतिशयोक्ति नहीं। यहाँ सारे धर्म के लोग अपने अपने धार्मिक त्योहारों को मनाते हैं। प्रत्येक व्यक्ति जो यहाँ से जाता है वो हमेशा के लिए एक दूसरे के प्रति संकल्पित है, प्रेम बांटने के लिए, दया करुणा को धारण करने के लिए।
The encyclical Fratelli Tutti by Pope Francis is inviting the world to build a new society of fraternity and social friendship through the ways of dialogue and peace. The Ashram movement has to invest more and find new ways and means to fulfill the human aspiration for a better world of love, peace, and harmony.